getting interrupted by Lashley.
I was digging
a bunch of grains. That was disrespectful to even allowed here.
From Denver, Colorado, 240 pounds.
The trip, but Lashley did say earlier today that enough is enough.
That remains to be seen because we know that Elias is back up.
Champion! In my estimation, the greatest.
Tweeted out, he's very nervous, but so grateful to return what he's open.
You can see it in his eyes. Cena's fired up, excited to be back in a WWE.
Like it. Not everybody can have a quaff like you, Graves.
John Cena and Bobby Lashley teaming together. Houses have actually teamed together. Back into a championship to team up to take on Randy Orton.
His tag team competition is all about chemistry. And we know for to be on the same page is about to be seen.
We're going to have to gel really, really quick. Jackie Chan at the Jackie Chan Stunt and Performance Center in China.
Working on movies and the like, and now it's Cena and Lashley.
2 months, you must imagine, is an incredible culture shock for him. You've spoken one language for 3 months, it blow your mind. You can't do.
On Raw, KO defeated Bobby Lashley. Kevin Owens quit with Lashley, so Elias is going to start things off.
Right from the get-go, the mind games.
Elias has been very upset with Bobby Lashley. Seems to be constantly at his concerts. Speaking of interruptions, remember John Cena in the greatest concert ever before John Cena interrupted.
Those are the cage.
Oh, a shoulder tackle by Lashley.
We talk about whether Bobby Lashley and John Cena are going to be able to mesh tonight, but I talk as they're back. He's got Leo Rush as his hype man, but as a smart businessman.
Dominating.
I don't know if I like this, Renee. You get access to Bobby Lashley every time I try to talk.
260. And Elias, though, catches him with a boot, and that stops. Lashley, power slam. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Oh.
Smart move by Elias to find the...
They're Bobby Lashley and John Cena.
Hey, get him off. I can't.
Kevin blows to Lashley.
Listen to those. Thunderous echoing throughout the
WWE for a week.
Remember, acting general manager Baron Corbin.
Lashley. Oh, nice move. And swinging neck break.
Half of the shoulder to the midsection. And another big right hand. Lashley is flattening everything. Uh-oh, Lashley.
And again, the double team.
That was a really, really smart.
And Elias, but they seem to be gelling like nothing else
I don't know that anybody's won on the other side of the ring. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, of all time.
You Owens together. I mean, can they really be that good friends?
Well, remember how Kevin Owens began his career here in WWE.
Cena.
He beat John Cena in his WWE debut.
Owens
Big elbow to the chest, cover on Lashley.
Elias and Owens weathered the early storm and are working very well as a cohesive unit.
In their corner, away from the fresh John Cena, who is yet to enter. And again, mocking Cena.
Ring rust?
I think it's fair to ask that question in a day, but to not compete in a WWE ring,
You don't tell me what to do.
compete at this level for such a long period of time, there's got to be
15 plus years. He's won every championship imaginable. Cena, Corey, it's much like riding a bike.
It's entirely possible.
Working with Jackie Chan.
Oh my goodness, plants by
Lashley, though, has been punished here by this combination of
on the face of Elias. It's almost as though the Troubadour is beginning to enjoy this.
Elias with a backbreaker. 2.
Lashley almost instinctively just trying to march forward, just trying
Them down on every single floor.
Wait, look at Lashley trying to fight out of the corner now.
Lashley may have made an error there by focusing back on Elias when he should have acted John Cena, not focused.
Oh my God! Elias side.
Continue to put a hurting on Lashley on the outside.
It's going to get ugly.
Oh.
Elias just with smothering offense. Owens.
Is it enough to put him away as he hooks the leg? Almost had him.
Dallas Elias able to evade momentarily.
Middle of the ring to try to make it to Cena. He's cut off again by Kevin Owens. Or else
To bode well for Elias and Owens.
What an incredible chemistry.
I think they're becoming friends. And
Ask him.
The front face lock applied. And very close to Australia. Trying to get some motivation for Lashli.
Though. Lashli, there's the first fight.
Biggest window of opportunity Bobby's had to this point.
MGC is going to go bananas when John Cena gets in the ring.
Hit. And another one. This here. The attitude adjustment.
There it is. It's 1-2.
Cover. The sixth movement. So again, that was what?
That was the Sean Dien Chuan Tulter shock required, Renee.
Fair enough, you just schooled me.
Take it away.
This is it, the mythical sixth move. I don't know where he learned it, but Elias will never forget it.
As John Cena returns to Melbourne, Australia at WWE.
WWE. And never, ever forget where I came from. Tonight to tell you that I have no idea what the future holds. And right now, I am standing in front of 70,000 people making some noise. Another try. 70,000 people making some noise. In the bottom of my heart, there's not a better feeling in the world. Country, for this epic event and perform here tonight.
And I'd like to say thank you to John Cena for everything he's provided to Cena. Continues to do it. The greatest of all.
The following contest is a women's division tag team match. The
Peyton, look where we are. Really, I never thought we would be. It's so beautiful that we're finally. Wait. We'll say it together. Okay. Our home place we'd rather be, and no other people that we would rather. Opponents, Naomi and Asuka are show our home country and the entire world that.
Two women that actually had their tryout here in Melbourne back.
Beautiful moment is in danger because the Empress of Tomorrow.
A Japanese superstar before 510 days. Oh, the odd couple of Asuka and Naomi.
They look like an episode of Sesame Street with all that Muppet fur.
Women's champion, of course, her and her husband Jimmy, part of the mix.
As is Asuka alongside The Miz.
They won. Naomi, your new favorite tag team.
Oh, without question, there's Sage feeling the glow. I like watching Asuka get on the same page.
When she used to just kick people really hard and didn't dance quite as much.
Doesn't mean you
Once beat Naomi in a dance
Oh
contest.
my God, here we go again.
Peyton Royce, that is iconic dancing right there.
I don't think Peyton.
They are home where they belong on this grand stage. I did a little research, Renee, and I found out that the Prime Minister actually vowed here in Australia.
That's brilliant. Also, earlier, Margot Robbie, she said too. They're very
Talking about
close
Harley
friends.
Quinn, Margot Robbie?
Yeah, they're all very close friends.
So this is. Peyton was born in Sydney, New South Wales. Moved to
Today, sorry, on Instagram.
Oh my!
She's been doing.
Renee, about the chemistry that Naomi and Asuka seem to be developing as one.
Yeah, this is a tall order for Naomi and Asuka tonight. You're right.
Feel the glow, Billy.
And an interview that came out earlier to the U.S. They've been scratching and clawing for this opportunity for years.
And UE.
Oh, beautiful leg sweep.
Oh, and Naomi fouls it up in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble earlier this year.
Mad at anything Asuka does because she could probably beat me up.
Yeah, look at it.
Pros right here.
Look at that beautiful gear. Of course, a tribute to the American.
And here come Asuka and Naomi.
That's good stuff.
Roughly quiet, Graves.
I don't know what to make of any of this. Peyton hanging on.
Look at double team now. Iconics take advantage.
And that's the kind of tag team chemistry it takes time to develop on both sides of the ring.
Near fall.
And Peyton and Billy both have flown in their family from all over.
Oh, what a kick! Asuka maybe down and out. Where are they getting their tickets? Up in the nosebleeds?
I hope not. Really far.
Nephews that never bothered to speak to them till today.
The
I mean, that's an
baby
emotional.
Corey.
Asuka doing her best to fight out of this.
Pretty cool.
They compared it to WrestleMania at home.
And here's Asuka roll. It really does have a WrestleMania round.
Uh-oh. Asuka looking to play spoiler.
Wow, nice German.
Naomi doing her best to rally the
tag. Here's Peyton, and Naomi's legal as well. Starting to unload.
And Peyton's gonna be feeling.
Oh! Did you?
Face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Cover. And Billy Kay's got to save the matchup.
And enough to take down Billy Kay. Billy's disoriented.
And Billy Kay.
Oh!
Oh my God! Oh, it goes Asuka.
Right now.
Oh, double team!
Here are your winners.
On their feet.
This was bigger than Dorothy going back to Kansas or iconic.
For Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, the Iconics. Congratulations.
They're gonna be celebrating big tonight.
I think Bon Jovi.